Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with the Pokemon Spotlight. This time we're going to be showcasing Azumarill. Now, I'm sorry about the late videos today. I don't have time to really record a lot, unfortunately, and I hated it because I've been trying to put up 3 videos a day, but that's my bad. Since I slept late. But yeah, there's apparently a UU suspect test on for Mega Slowbro, so that's really interesting. I think that's actually pretty appropriate too, considering we're using Azumarill, and a lot of these are Z belly drums, so that'll actually help me, I think, beat it, and also Perish Trap. So that'd be really fun to see how we end up doing in that. But all the music in the background is by Glitch X City. I literally went to her channel and have her playlist playing in the background, and yeah, we have the first team by Faded Love. Got a few teams here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I believe. Yep. Faded Love is the first one with Choice Band Azu, and let's get right into it. I want to say, guys, thank you all for the support on these streams. It's been a lot of fun. Oh man, I guess because it's a suspect test, we gotta play a lot. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of Azu sleeps today, guys. That's all right though. This lets me get more points for the next one and get a lot more done. So we see Sticky Web, probably Focus Energy Kingdra, which is a legitimate threat. I've taught anything. Yeah, Focus Energy Kingdra kind of beats me. I guess Azu checks it. So we're gonna lead off with Swampert because I expected him to lead off with the. I expected him to lead off with the Sticky Webber, but I guess much like in Battle Factory, they don't give you Focus Ash on it. So he leads this. This is a problem. I'm just gonna Earthquake. I'll live 1 hit. Is that man not Mega, or is he about to get me up his rocks? 'Cause I want rocks up. Oh, he's Monoscope Lens. This dude is like Monoscope Lens. He has Drill Peck, Super Luck. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. But this thing messes up his entire team. What? Who clicked Grass Knot for me? I didn't click crap. You guys saw that? I didn't click anything. It just came out and Grass Knot the Absol. Either way, we're going to get the damage off on Kingdra so that way Scizor can revenge kill it. I can't let him do his whole... try and set up and beat me. Like, he should have went for agility first there. But yeah, like, dude, that was weird. It just came out and Grass Knot was clicked. I'll close combat this thing too, as it looks like it's Scarf. Aqua Jet probably sweeps through his team, I want to say, but I also want to say I can just SD up with this Scizor and win as well, so... What? He was just max speed, and I'm a really slow Infernape. Okay. Anyway, +2 Scizor might just be able to deal with his entire team. The only thing that Haunter could even knock me out would be Heat Wave or like a Banded Brave Bird, and even then I don't think that'll knock me out. Of course, this probably won't count as the first battle because Azu has not done anything, and I'm not going to do that in the Azu showcase. Great, so we get rid of Honchkrow, and the last 2 will go down to the +2 Bullet Punch no matter what. I'm going to start looking for another game. That was weird, though. Like, Infernape came out, and it decided, I'm not going to listen to my trainer. I'm going to click Grass Knot. But yeah, yo guys, last night the stream was so fun, so I appreciate all that support. Basically, it started off as a Dead by Daylight stream, right? It started off as a Dead by Daylight stream where an hour and a half we were playing Dead by Daylight, but then like the next 3.5 hours was just us singing old songs. Me, Moet, Nash, Brick was there for a bit, and then it ended up being Travis. I know some of you guys don't know half those people, but alright, we got a real game. I don't want to say real game, but we have more of a serious team. I think that's more appropriate. So I have Sleep Talk on Gengar, and I'm actually going to lead off with Swampert, because if he does go Breloom, like I said, I have Sleep Talk on my Gengar, and I'll be able to go directly into it. Assuming he wants to Spore, of course. And the reason I didn't lead off with anything else, because I figured Breloom would be his lead, is because I'm thinking he's Focus Ash. So it goes right for Spore, getting Gengar, smart play going for Spore. Let's go ahead and let's Sleep Talk any of our 2 attacks. Literally any of our 2 attacks would be good right here. Obviously Sledge Wave would be the best. If he is indeed Sash. He doesn't have to be, but I love Sash lead Loom. The only mon that honestly doesn't do anything to it in this tier is you can't Spore opposing Loom, obviously, and you also can't Spore Amoonguss. But like, Breloom's always been one of those mons that's really matchup dependent, I feel. So in this game, if I get in Azu versus Hydreigon, I get a KO. It looks like we have Overwatch now playing in the background. So Hydreigon comes out. Yeah, we'll Swampert. I do want to get up rocks if possible. If he'd probably go for U-turn though, just keep up offensive momentum, but goes for Earth Power. That did a lot. But it does give me rocks, and that'll be nice to get rid of Braylon's Focus Sash, which it could potentially have. It'd also be nice to put... Okay, I gotta be careful what I'm clicking because I don't want a move to randomly click here. It'd also be nice to potentially get rid of, or put something, like these mons in range of Aqua Jet. So we're gonna go right back on the Gengar. It's my main switching. Goes for that SD. I've only slept one. I'm gonna go off the fact that I'm staying asleep one more turn. Oh, yes. Oh, Clutch Gar, Clutch Gar. Not bad, and it was Life Form too, so Gengar gets the Destiny Bomb, we get rid of Breloom, no Spore, necessary. Am I supposed to be this slow on my Infernape? I am supposed to be this slow, okay, just making sure. I really like Ozzy right here because I feel like if you're Scarf Infernape, you'll bring it out for some momentum. Ends up bringing out Hydreigon though. I'm just going to click Liquidation. Like, you do not appreciate switching into Banded Liquidation. Basically, if you want to U-turn there, nothing took Liquidation. I have to be careful about the Sharpedo, but bringing Lotties, he goes Keys. Super smart play on my opponent's part. I'll go right on into Infernape right now. And the fact that Hydreigon's in range of Aqua Jet, if I get rid of this, I'll do a ton to him. I don't mind him Toxicking me as well because, again, I have this Overheat that's going to just nuke something right now. And Gliscor doesn't have its Toxic Orb activated, so I might not take this that well. Ooh, and I get a juicy crit on Gliscor. So we get rid of that. I think it's Specs Hydreigon, but I can't be sure because that damage isn't... Maybe that damage is... Hydreigon is strong, most likely. But we get rid of Gliscor. Aqua Jet is looking that much better because Hydreigon will go down. The Sharpedo will be 2-hit KO'd. And I'm thinking that between Azu plus Scizor will be good. Infernape comes out. I'll just go Lottie because we can take a hit. As he goes right for Nasty Plot. There is no way I'm messing around with this monster. You can catch the Side Shock. I don't care. I don't care if you have the keys right there. I'm not messing around with a Nasty Plot Infernape. Period. So you can go the keys all you want and I'll bring back out Infernape and I'll click Close Combat. So smart man. Definitely should have switched out there. So we're going to keep Lottie alive because it can deal with the Infernape, which is a problem. I don't want to go Swampert because I want to keep it as healthy as possible to take a hit from Sharpedo. Just click Overheat again. Great, he gives me Klefki. So Klefki is gone. Perfect. Obviously the Shark is coming out now. Well, the Shark should come out now, or it could be Hydreigon. If it's Hydreigon, that'd be weird, because if I was Z Belly Drum, Azu I kind of also just won. That is interesting that he brings in Hydreigon. I don't need this Mon anymore. His Infernape more likely faster. I'll sack it right here as he drops a Draco, and unfortunately drops it on the left, or right rather. So it does not connect. We're able to knock out Hydreigon. I would have actually preferred it connected because I could have set up with my Scizor, but it is what it is. And the interesting part is if he does go Infernape right now, I can Side Shock for free, knock it out, and if he goes Sharpedo, I go for my Z. Go Sharpedo now. Protects, yep, as he should. Get in Swampert. Do I have Roar? I do not, so we're going to click Earthquake right here. Mega Evolving and Crunching is going to do like 50%. It's going to be some massive damage. But if he stays in regular form and I go for Earthquake, he gets knocked out. And basically Azu sweeps, so... yeah. There we go. I don't know if Bandit Azu does 29%. But we're going to find out. I feel like you do. I feel like Bandit Azu just sweeps now. I feel like, even if it doesn't, Scizor, it puts it in range of rock, so it can't come in anyway. Okay. And we'll just Aqua Jet. Nice, nice. And Bandit Azu showing what it does best, and that is checking everything. And we're going to be able to KO this Infernape as well. Good game, dude. I own it. So let's start looking for another one, because that game's over. I don't have to worry about that. W passed me a team with Choice Band Azu as well. It has Focus Sash Breloom, Toxic Orb Gliscor, Mega Manometric, Flying MZ Crobat, and then Dragon Dance Lumberry Haxorus. Oh, we have some fun teams today, by the way. I figured it'd be a lot more fun to use certain builds. So I know I can't always use all your builds. Alright guys, this is going to be Azu's game. I feel it. I'm going to lead off a Crobat and I'm win. This is going to be a tough game. Good game. Well played. That man testing superior on the ladder. I get it. I get it. I completely get it. He's testing superior on the ladder. He wants to see how well it can do. I completely get it. Okay. Azu checks a ton. Love Sash Breloom in this because I just Bullet Seed into Mach Punch. I'm not going to bother sporing. I don't have Bullet Seed. Okay, I'm going to Rock Tomb then. Because that means I get to Spore. I mean, I could just double Rock Tomb too. Am I Jolly or Adamant? He's going to be faster than me. No, why was I not Jolly? No. So I can Mach Punch this for decent damage. And he doesn't have a ground type, so I get to bring him Manectric. And it's leftover scissor too. So I get to basically I really want to Volt Switch here so badly, but I can't risk that. Are you kidding me, Primarina? Assault Vest too. Are you gonna go the Are you gonna make the Manectric play? That'd be annoying if he makes that play. He's thinking about it too. He does make the Manectric play. Ah, that's so annoying. That's really annoying. I didn't have a double into Primarina though. I really didn't have a switch in. Haxorus puts in a lot of work versus him though. I can't switch out either because I can't deal with this spawn, period. Even though I won the 2 speed ties, which is definitely necessary. I mean, if I go Azu and Aqua Jet, I mean, I have to go Azu. There's no if I go Azu and Aqua Jet. I go Azu and I Aqua Jet. Good thing is he doesn't know if I'm banded or not by doing this. But the bad thing is, now he knows I'm banded. How do I win this? That's Scarfied Dragon. I don't think I win this game, period. Like, Azu's natural defenses help. Like, if he U-turns right here, which as he should have. Yep, as he definitely should have. Like, and I have to make the only play I can, which is go Azu and Aqua Jet. If he Thunderbolts or Volt Switch is a great play. Like, and I have a switch and you don't have to predict crap. Yeah, that boy has a Manectric versus me. Manectric is a problem. Thankfully he sacks it. So even then that doesn't matter because I'm so low. I'm so weak right now, or I'm so low in health that Hydreigon can still beat me most likely. I'll go Gliscor, but if this is SD, I just lose because Manectric is gone. I know he's Fizdef, fully Fizdef too, but yeah, I don't have a switch in. So we're gonna U-turn now out into our Crobat and hope that a defensive SD Scizor doesn't knock us out. As he just goes for U-turn. So I mean, if he goes Haxorus, my Z move is gonna knock it out. I still can't beat the Scizor. If he goes like Dragon, he goes for Dark Pulse here. I'm a Supersonic Sky Strike, yeah. I don't have a switch in, like, period. And if Azu takes too much damage, I lose to Hydreigon anyway. So I rather go for Supersonic Sky Strike. He thankfully goes Scizor. Ideally, this does enough to the point of me being able to knock him out with Brave Bird. That's gonna be close. Thank you. Alright, so we knock out Scizor. Hydreigon can come out, but that means I get to go for Play Rough with my Azu. Haxorus comes out. And I have to Brave Bird anyway. I think that does enough for Bandit Aqua Jet. I want to say that does enough for Bandit Aqua Jet. Tell me that's enough, my man. Or if he has to lock himself into Outrage, that'd be good too. I'm keeping Gliscor alive because it can actually roost. Come on, Azu. There we go. Checking everything. That's what I like to see. Win me this game. It might come down to some plays though, because he's definitely going Primarina. It also depends on how fast his Primarina is. Because I think my play is to sack Gliscor here, actually. I talked about it being able to stall this, but because that went down the way it did, and he made the right play, which was going Primarina first, I have to sack Gliscor. And then hope that my Azu's faster than his Primarina, which it shouldn't be. I don't know. Is he thinking about doubling? I don't think doubling is the play, period, at all. Because when you risk Draco missing on Gliscor, you just go for Moonblast, dude. If you go for a water move, it's the exact same thing. So I think it's going to come down to if Primarina eats a hit, or if Azu eats a hit from Hydreigon. Because ideally, if this goes the way I need it to, Poison Jab would knock out Primarina. And if Poison Jab doesn't knock out Primarina, I'm pretty sure it's a really defensive one. We'll see, though. We'll see. Shiki, what you thinking about, buddy? Really kind of wish I had Bullet Seed on Breloom, but I switched out. Did he switch? Nope, just goes for Energy Ball. Perfect. I cannot roost on you, for I will lose. And I can go Haxorus. Click Earthquake. Earthquake should put Hydreigon in range. I have Mode Breaker, so I don't have to worry about Hydreigon. Earthquake should put Hydreigon in range of Aqua Jet if he opts to go out to that. And the great thing about this is Hydreigon cannot knock out both Haxorus plus Azu. Basically, it has to drop a Draco to knock out Haxorus or flinch me, and it has to flinch Azu either way. So he has to go for Dark Pulse and try and flinch me to death. That's like his only play. Opts to drop a Draco though. What? Why? Are you Z-Belch? Scarf U-turn? Z-Belch U-turn? If this boy Z-Belch, he outplayed me the hell back. Like, if he's U-turn with Z-Belch, I got wrecked. Yeah, I was like, get your Scarf. You outsped my Crobat. Like, what is my mind playing tricks on me? So Azu wins that game. I feel like the end game, he should have won for Dark Pulse. Like, that was your only way of winning, flinching me to death. So we're going to use this team by Victini Network. And it has Belly Drum Citrus Azu with Choice Band Scizor, Poison Yo Gliscor, Mega Manectric, Scarf Hydreigon, and then Normalium Z Superior. So a few mons I haven't used in a while, like Serp, and this like he has a Mega Burrow. I actually love Normalium Z Superior in this too. It's really nice. And also Z Belly Drum, regular Belly Drum Azu is really nice in this too. I love Manectric as a lead. It's so good versus his team. I mean, Manectric's really good in this tier anyway. Chris was like, hey man, get Manectric out of the tier, bro. Hello. I was like, dude, it doesn't work that way. Well, it kind of works that way, but it doesn't really work that way. I'm not trying to mess with you that much. I think Manectric's legitimately a good Pokemon. It actually has a space too. In the tier. That boy did he waved. Nice stick figure wave. What up, man? Empoleon versus Manectric. He Volt Switch right here. Doesn't matter if he goes Gliscor because I get Intimidate off and that gives me my own Gliscor. Damage on you is really nice for Superior as well. I'm going hard Gliscor. I want my Toxic Orb activated or I get burnt right here. It's the same thing, but you should go for your rocks. Nice. So I'm gonna get on my own rocks. I don't think you should stay in. Goes Lottie, which is interesting because I do have Azu in the back. I'm actually gonna go for the slow U-turn as he goes for Calm Mind. That means that I get the damage off for him to be able to knock him out with a Draco Meteor from my Hydreigon. That's also the damage I need for Superior, so that's amazing. I think Superior can win this game or Azu, but Serp needs a little bit more damage on the Mungus. We'll definitely drop a Draco here. After that U-turn damage, I already knew it would knock him out anyway. So we get rid of Mon, that's faster than my Gliscor. Perfect. I still have Manectric for Scizor, so I'm not as worried about that. Even if it boosts enough. And if I get enough boost with Superior, I kind of win anyway. So, brings out Scizor. I'm just going to go Gliscor right here. As he Swords Dances up. I think my play is to U-turn. Actually, if he's Iron Play, this is bad. Oh, he just Bullet Punched. Awesome. And he's Life Orb too. Great, great, great. So my play is to go Manectric right now. And unfortunately, I don't have Flamethrower. If I have Flamethrower into HP Ice guarantee knocks out the Gliscor. But I have Overheat, so I have to click Overheat. The great thing is, Empoleon doesn't resist Overheat. It's just neutral. So it will not take this well. Yep. I could just Volt Switch as we knock out Empoleon. Perfect. And you do not appreciate Hydreigon at all as a Pokemon, especially because it's Life Orb Scizor. That's perfect to see too because at +6 that gets KO'd. I like Banded Scizor and like this too. I think I'm trying to say how I want to deal with this, but I don't think Gliscor does anything in this game. So yeah, so we'll go Scizor. We'll go for the U-turn. Get some damage off to be able to go Superior on either the HP Fire or Spore, which is what I'm expecting. I'm going to regular HP Fire into my Z move because look how much that does. Look how much that did. A stupid amount. I'm breaking that Blitz. I don't want to. Like if I Leaf Storm and he goes Gliscor, I knock. Actually, let me do it. Because if he goes Gliscor, I knock him out, and if he stays in, I pursue trap him with Scizor. So it's the same thing. It's the same exact thing. Like Amoonguss never comes back, and I don't want Amoonguss to come back because everything else Thunderbolt, and they're gone. So go ahead and give me that Amoonguss. That was worth it. Scizor comes out. I do the exact same thing because it's easily 2 KOs you. Especially if you're Life Orb, there's no way you're Roost. Plus, I might be faster too if he's an offensive variant without speed. Oh, and this actually might knock him out either way. Nice. So we get rid of Scizor. We get rid of Scizor. I'll pursue it again. I'll be able to go Manectric right now. He doesn't knock me out with Earthquake. HP Ice puts him in range. If HP Ice knocks him out, then great. But if it doesn't matter either way. Ooh, that boy making plays. I mean, it's the same thing. I still belly drum up with Azu and win, so I don't really care. Why is he not trying to win the late game at all? I want to win with Azu. Bro, you have to go back to Gliscor and try and get some recovery back, but yeah, that's why I made the play I did because that was his only way of winning. Like, even if he calm minded up there, I still won the game because I belly drum up with Azu and did enough, but I don't know. We got Zingmuck's team right here. Unfortunately, I didn't get to use Azu much in that one. Maybe I'll play another one after. But this one is Trapper Azu, which is pretty fun. Unfortunately, not the matchup that I think. It's not a fat matchup, so it's not the best matchup. Love Rhythm, because I'm Scarf. Okay, so if I get good rolls with Bullet Seed, I knock him out. I'm doing it. Because if I get... it was worth it. Worth it. Worth it. He just got up rocks anyway. Definitely worth it. Even if he goes Fortress or Wheezing, I don't care. This is odd because Violet Mag is really good here. Him burning me doesn't matter. This can win. Yeah, him burning Azu doesn't matter. So I'm going to go Azu, ideally on a Will-O-Wisp. Perfect. And he might go for Sludge Bomb now, so I'll bring out Gliscor. If he double Will-O-Wisp, is a good play. Assuming he has Sludge Bomb, of course. He might double Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, just Sludge Bomb. So, you get my poison. I was poisoned by him. Wasn't even poisoned by my Toxic Orb. That's funny. So, I actually get my recovery that turn, too. Sick. So, I'll get up my rocks. That'll deal with Azo. T-Spikes are a little bit annoying. Yeah, they're really annoying. So, that's annoying as hell. Violet Magneton, though, does not care about half his team. Like, I'm gonna kick Flash Cannon here as he goes hard Haxorus, which is like his only Magneton switching. At +1, you beat me, don't you? That doesn't matter. Yeah, that's like you weren't beating me. Z Dragon move, the only thing that knocks me out. Why did I Ice Fang over Earthquake? Okay, that was a throw on my part. Like, I had no reason to predict Weezing want to come out or hit the neutral play because Azelf goes down the rocks. That was just a bad play. Like, period. Tentacruel comes out, which I beat 1v1. Unless he's Ice Beam. And I'm also... Damn. What was Ice Beam? That's fire. He has Rapid Spin, so my Azu doesn't trap him. Unfortunately. This is the same thing. Like, I go for my Z move versus Weezing and I'll beat it. And you don't take Thunderbolts anyway. If he Rapid Spins, then Azelf doesn't come in. Yeah, so Sax Azelf, good. That's the only thing I really needed up rocks for. And the great thing is if he goes Fortress, I can HP Fire it. Because obviously I'm a Violet. Weezing also doesn't appreciate this. Even if it has a Fire move, I'm still going to tank it. And unfortunately my opponent does miss. And I think I'll be able to Perish Song the Sylveon at the end to win the game. We get rid of Weezing there. Awesome. I might be able to Perish Trap to win it. And he goes Tentacruel. Great. So he's literally giving me everything. Look at a Violet Mag. Does not care about these hits. Woof. Flames. Go ahead and Flash Cannon this bad boy too. Bro. Magneton just soloed an entire team. Azu didn't get to do crap. Like I said, this is like, it wasn't really a matchup where Azu could do much. Because it was a fat matchup, but it wasn't the right fat Pokemon, right? If it's like an Alomola type thing, oof. They are all gone. Obviously, this is only possible because I beat the, because I flinched the, the Fortress didn't even knock me out, man. This was only possible because I dodged the Fire Blast from Weezing. I think we're going to use that team once more. That was Victini Network? No, that was Zingmuck. Actually, we'll keep going and then we'll just go back to squads like that because I have a few more. Where the remixes at? Why they stop playing? Thank you. Like here, I would love to have Sap Sipper Azu because he has Superior, which is a problem. Rocker is Marowak or Metagross. I don't switch into Marowak at all, so I literally have to lead Tentacruel. Alright, excuse me, I literally have to lead Nihilego. Because, like, I have a Rocky Helmet on, but that's not the best. Yo, Alomola gonna put in some work, though, with the Soak. Oof. He goes Celebi here. If he gets a T-Spike, I don't care. I have a Poison type, so it's not like it really matters. If he wants to spin, too, it's no big deal. Like, I'm gonna do a ton of damage to him with this attack. I have 2 poison types. So these T-Spikes are not gonna... I have 2 poison types and a natural Curamon. Now, granted, they don't really come in right now, but am I gonna bring one in and am I gonna bring in Beedrill and risk it? Oh, I get a slow U-turn off into Beedrill, which is amazing. So I absorb these T... Not only do I absorb these T-Spikes, but I can get off a knockoff, which might actually KO Metagross. It's so strong. Unless it's Coral Bear, of course. Like, Beedrill puts in so much work versus his team, but so does Scarf Nihilego. Like, if I weaken this, it's the same thing. I just click Power Gem versus him. I'll eat that. Not for breakfast, but I ate that. I think he has Pursuit. I don't know. Let's see if he has Pursuit right now. Go to Alomola with the Rocky Helmet. Nice. Nice slow U-turn with Celebi. Holy crap, man. Alright, so Metagross is down. 1 Steel type gone. Surf comes out, which I don't deal with amazingly, but I do have Scarf Nihilego. Ooh, are you going to try and sub? He could technically try and sub me. Yeah. So I understand his thought process there. It was to try and... Yeah, he tried to sub stall me. Because I think you should always... Do I lose this game if I play risky? Nah. Because I think you should always go Tentacruel. I want to go Beedrill just to get a little bit of damage off on it. Even if he... Yeah. Even if he goes for... Even if he went for Leaf Storm, whatever. I had Entei in the back and Nihilego as well. So, like, I wanted to bring in Beedrill now because I felt like you should go Tentacruel and try and spin it away. That did nothing. But thankfully, I live a Rapid Spin, which is fire. And you do not switch into Drill Run at all. Like none of your Mons, basically none of your Mons switching to what Beedrill can do right now. Maybe Sharpedo takes a Drill one, but you don't want to risk that Mon right now. The fact that Drill one did nothing is crazy, but you don't have a choice, bro. Like I Poison Jab either way. Like if you switch to Sylveon, I'll just Poison Jab after, and it still picks up a KO. If he goes Serp, he'll die the next hit anyway. If you go Marowak, will go down too. But I want to win this with Z-Belly Jamazu, which is still definitely possible. And the great thing is Serp is already in range of a boosted Azu, so that's amazing. I just gotta be really careful about Sharpedo. Actually, no, I don't. I Toxic it. Wait, what? Have I not? I have not. I've shown knockoff. Why'd you go this? That's good damage. Do I win the game right now? A Power Gem spam? I don't know if Sludge Wave does 27 to Marowak, and I don't really want to risk it, so I'd rather just Power Gem. So what I'm thinking about doing is, if I get in... So, like, this is the way I think I'm winning this game, right? If I get in Alamola on Sharpedo... If I get an Alamola on Sharpedo, right? Yo, even if you get up, I don't really care, like, what you do right here. I'll get in Celebi and click Leaf Storm. And I'll always be able to U-turn on this, so it doesn't even matter if you wish pass to, it really doesn't matter if you wish pass to Marowak. It's not a problem. And Serperior, I get a sub up versus 2. I get to U-turn out versus 2. And with Rocks up, he literally cannot switch into me. So I really don't care if you go Marowak. I don't. I don't think Marowak is a big factor. Especially without its Violet. Like, it's not doing Violet. Without its item, it's not doing crap. I think Marowak was the most likely to come in just because the move set I showed off. So, U-turn right here. But basically what I'm thinking about doing is, right, I'll get an Alamola versus Sharpedo. I'll get the Rocky Helmet and a Toxic off. And then, with that enough damage, I'll sack something. And I'll win with Z-Belly Dramazu. Like, that's the plan right there. No type of damage. That did absolutely nothing, man. Poor Marowak. That boy missing his thick club. SD up. Problem-ish. Celebi does nothing, so I'll sack you. It loses to everything. Get some nice chip. Now just Power Gem through again. Because I don't want to set up on Sylveon because I think it's too strong. Oh, that did 30. I could have just Leaf Storm last time. I didn't know it did 30. Azu might do enough. But this is the better play. So if I Sludge Wave here, right, and he goes Sylveon, I win. But this is always my better play. I know I'm playing safe, but I see a way of winning safely, which is why risking is not... It's not necessary. I can also go Bandit Entei right now and just click Flare Blitz, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Oh, Sacred Fire, excuse me. I don't have Flare Blitz, I have Sacred Fire. Which does a good chunk, but it also doesn't let, like Marowak is going to get toasted, like literally toasted from this attack. Sharpedo can get burnt. I think you honestly have to protect it your Sylveon. Dude, Marowak gets roasted. Goodbye. Shark time? Shark time. So we go Aloe immediately. Because I think that I need a Sharpedo at about, I want to say 80%. So literally one Rocky Helmet hit should put it in range of Z-Belly Jamazu. Which is again what I'm going for. Just Toxic here. So that second Rocky Helmet hit means I guarantee win, I think. He has to Mega Evolve to even knock me out now. Why do you not? Yeah, you gotta Mega Evolve to do any type of damage. And then I get to Z-Belly Drum up with my my Azu, and then I win. Also, Wish is my best play here because if he goes out into please don't die to poison this turn. You shouldn't, right? Nope. Nice. So if he goes out in Sylveon, I could go Nihilego, but I'm gonna Sludge Wave win this. So we're gonna Z-Belly Drum because it doesn't matter what damage he does to me. This is why I love Z-Belly Drum. Or unless he literally crits you. Unless he crits. He actually had to crit. There's no way that knocked me out. He literally had to crit me right there. Are you kidding me? And I have to go for Sacred Fire. Like, he literally had to crit me right there to win. I don't think he wins either way, because I'm pretty sure Sludge Wave still does too much to everything. And if he goes Superior, I win regardless, but that sucks. There's no way I did 87% to Azu. I'm pretty sure I was almost a max HP Azu. Yeah, I was literally max HP. No, I wasn't. I was 0 HP. But even then, I don't think you knocked me out. I'm an Azumarill. That's a neutral hit. I was at 88%. Let's just say UU Belly Drum, no HP. And let's just give him the benefit of the doubt and make him Adamant, you know? Which I think is best Sharpedo. Adamant Sharpedo, best Sharpedo. Poison Jab. Oh, that's Poison Tail. Poison Jab. 84% was the maximum he could have done. I was at 88. But now he just gives me a Beast Boost when I Nihilego and I win the game anyway. But still. On Fort. I wanted to win with Azu and he didn't let me. You guys know how good Azu is. It's a great Pokemon. It's always been a great Pokemon. But still, man. Get my Beast Boost. There's no way. One, if I don't, I'm pretty sure I'll destroy this Sylveon right now with this +1 Sludge Wave. I got my Beast Boost. But even if I don't, there's no way Hyper Voice knocks me out. My Spadef is too high. It is way too high up here. You can protect all you want, bro. The sludge. Let the sludge like rain. What is it? What is that they said in the free for alls we used to do? Let the toxic rain or something like that? I don't know. Good game, dude. Alright. Let's see what else we got. Prankster, neat. I want to use Gustavo's team first. Looks fun. Let's use Prankster Cat. I don't know why I call him Prankster Cat. Prankster Neat when it was literally Lord Neat right here. So another Belly Drum Azu. This time with Ice Punch Superpower. I kind of wish I had knockoff in this game, but that's fine. Hazard Zipper, nice. This is a beautiful Crocodile. That is an amazing Crocodile. I get a Toxic off immediately because you're going Hippo, yeah. That is an amazing Crocodile. And we landed on Hippo, perfect. So I'll be able to deny rocks right now. Deny young rocks. That is so cool. I love, yo, Prankster, really cool. I don't have to stay in and go for knockoff. I can go out into, I don't want to take an Earthquake. Why not? I have a Fortress. Goes Mantine. I can literally Volt Switch here. For Fui. I have an Agility Tornadus on this team, I'm pretty sure, too. And the great thing is, even if he brings in, let's say he brings in Hippo, I have no reason not to click Volt Switch. Okay, he has I have Scarflati, yeah. I have no reason not to click Volt Switch. Even if he brings in Hippo, I get off the Intimidate on him, and I can spin either way. And soon with Poison damage, that man going down. So I got my Mega Manectric, which is great for bringing it on Scizor. But gets up rocks, that does not matter. I just Rapid Spin those away immediately. Now? Now. Actually, no. Skip a T-Spike. Because he has to defog from him to get rid of T-Spike anyway. I might as well. Like, he literally has to defog anyway. Hopefully he's not Scarf Superior. That could actually sweep me. With all the damage I'm letting get off on me. I'm not going to bother predicting Scizor, yeah. I don't want this man making a play like that. Yeah, I'm not going to bother predicting. If he wants to defog for me, great. Especially now that his Manectric is in range of mine, but I'm not in range of his. Assuming Scarf Hydreigon? Mantine. So Mantine would default, huh? Getting young Manectric right here. Once again, just gonna click Thunderbolt. Not gonna bother predicting Hippo because it's already toxic. And it's the same exact thing. Yep, it's already toxic. I don't have to predict it. I have Intimidator in the back. We get rid of Mantine. That means if I get up my hazards, they are here to stay. And I'm a fully fizzed up Hippowdon. You best believe I'm getting up a Spike. A fully fizzed up Fortress. And you best believe I'm getting up a Spike right here, bro. I actually still love T-Spikes. Superior sub too. Oh man, no. Got a Volt Switch here. Do I lose to this? Nope, because the HP fired. You are so good versus this guy. I'm gonna try agilitying up. Seeing what happens there. Why not? Let's see if he's Banded Scizor. Like, that was his only mon. Either that and like Scarf. This is why I like T-Spike, because Superior can't come in anymore. You Banded Scizor, bro? I don't have rocks on this team, man. I don't like that. Let's find out. Not like I'm faster than him. Ooh, he didn't even bother. Uh-oh, he didn't even bother bullet punching. Why would you not bullet punch? This is modest. Let's see how much you do. That's some. Whoo! I'm gonna win this game. I'm winning this game the way I want to win this game, though, which is with Azu. So I'm a Sludge Wave the Superior. Why did I have the perfect set and it did something? That's fire. Sledge Wave Serp. No, he didn't let me win with Azu. Azu would have won. I mean, to be fair, he had everything for Azu. He had a Mantine, a Manectric with Intimidate, a Bullet Punching Scizor, Hydreigon which resists, and like Superior. So I might go back. We'll see. Let's see. That was fire though. That agility Tornadus. I don't know why he didn't attack me. He might have been a bulky Scizor and thought he could take a Hurricane, which he could have. But it also learns Heat Wave. And Heat Wave does some damage. Okay. Have fun. Have fun too. Just really dry to each other. No Sleep Absorbers on the team. This is like hard Trick Room, I just realized. How do you beat this? I'm going to get up my hazards here. And you cannot stop me. And I have this mon too. Hopefully you don't have Toxic. Technical is T-Spikes, but I have a T-Spike Absorber, so... And I also have a Reuniclus, which messes him up just naturally. Hard Hippo. Should go Hard Hippo. So we get up rocks. Great. That's step one for putting everything in range of Azu. Like, again, guys, even though I win games with certain ways, I try to win with specific mons. It just doesn't always work. Because my opponent plays a specific way. Or a different way. Like right here, for example, Dusclops, my opponent hates. He cannot switch in on Will-O-Wisp for sure. If I get, let's say I land this Will-O-Wisp on Hydreigon, right? Or Azu. Is it Perish Trap? Why'd you give me Azu, dude? It is Perish Trap, Azu. You do not do anything to me. I guess you could have knockoff. Like, Perish Trap Azu does absolutely nothing to my team. I don't mind any damage on you. I guess Pursuit could come out, but you'll probably do like, what, 30? Maybe 35? I could have went for Trick Room. The reason I wasn't worried about Perish Trap Azu, by the way, is because I'm a Ghost type, and Ghost types cannot be trapped. Doubles that to Hydreigon, so he's giving me Stealth Rock damage on the Pokemon I need Stealth Rock damage on. Fire. Ice Punch right here. I'll take one Dark Pulse. Let's get an Ice Punch off. That's Specs. And now you're in range of +6 Aqua Jet. So great. All I need is a hit off Umbrellum, and we're good. Also, my Muck does not have Pursuit. I just realized that. So all I need is a hit off Umbrellum, and we're good. Nice little knockoff here. And he gives me it on Tentacruel, which is amazing. Breloom is the biggest threat, but like, okay, first off, my Trick Room Reuniclus 6-0s him. Like, actually 6-0s him. Secondly, he doesn't deal with this mon. You can get a Petit Spike, I do not care. You're not rapid spinning on this. I'm going to Will-O-Wisp here. If you want to go for Scald, I start throwing off some Scalds, to be honest. You go Azu, it's not a problem. I got Trick Room. I'm going to Trick Room now and try and do something with my own Azu. Yeah, that does not matter. Like I said, it literally does not matter because I'm not trapped. I would go out to my... Should I just go out to my Magic Guard mon? Because it's also not trapped. Why not? Yeah, Tentacruel's in range of +6. Like, the only mon that takes the hit is... The only mon that actually takes the hit is... Hydreigon. Goes Hippo. This is a strong Psychic, so let's see how much you actually do to him. And he can't even double out Hydreigon because Stealth Rock plus Sand is too much. Whirlpool's me out. Azu, perfect. I don't want a Belly Drum though. I don't actually want a Belly Drum because I don't want him whirling me out. Even though that might have been an opportunity to Belly Drum right there. Just double Ice Punch. Now the thing is, I'm super afraid of Breloom. The great thing is though, if Hydreigon comes out, I knock it out. But I'm really worried about Breloom. Breloom is the biggest threat to my team. I pray I don't see Toxic Orb, but I also don't want to see Technician. I don't want to see crap on that mon. Because I can legitimately lose to it. Like, I don't know what to expect of this mon. And I think I need it at about 70% to knock it out with +6. Crap, he might be SD. Hey, dude. Acknowledge this as a potential speed tie. Acknowledge this as a speed tie and go for Mach Punch. I'm going for Sludge Wave. There's no way I'm going for anything else that's not Sludge Wave. I gotta go for the accurate move versus Breloom. That mon is a threat. I don't care if you have a Hippo coming in. That's a Z Belly Drum for me. Just think it's not. I know you know it's Trick Room. I know it's Trick Room. But it's not, bro. It's not. Don't worry. Yeah, and Sludge Wave also hit that, but mainly because Hydreigon would also go down as well. So no more Azu. It's not like it was annoying or anything, but it really wasn't that big of a threat, I feel. Arrow. You and a Trick Room still win. Sack this. I literally Trick Room up and win right here with Reuniclus, man. Like, he has 4 Pokemon, I have 4 turns. And he missed 2, which makes it even harder for him. So, he could try and go Hydreigon. Hippo goes down after Rocks. My bad, buddy. But gives me Arrow. I had to hit the Focus Blast versus the Hydreigon anyway. He's going to give me Hippo now, too. That's going to go down. Modest Life Orb. It's not over yet, dude. I mean, if he gives me Breloom, it's over, but give me Breloom first. Like an Aqua Jet with Azu. Nice. You gonna double out to Hydreigon? That's a good play. I can still lose this, man, because Breloom is broken. That boy has a Bluckberry. I frisked that dude and I found a Bluckberry. The hell does that mean? That just sounds nasty. Oh. On Fort. So now he's in range of +6, but like, I might lose if he get. He's gonna. I feel like he's the type that will get 5 hits versus my Reuniclus. Oh, no, I won. I want to win the game with Azu, man. But, like, this thing, he never gave me the damage on Breloom, man. GG. Maybe we can win one more with Azu. I'm gonna try this Prankster Cat one again. Just one more game, because I want to try and do something with Azu. All right, this one's possible, I suppose. Crocodile's lovely as elite. That's a free knockoff. I don't know why you would stay in ever and click HP Ice, but you know what? That's some damage. I'm going to click knockoff again because we're not giving that Gliscor's Toxic Orb. So, there we go. Okay, so I get to play. He expected me to go for this, so that makes sense. Okay. We're getting Fortress now. We have Manectric in range of +6 even after the hazards. Even after, what the hazards? We have Manectric in range of +6 even after the Intimidate. Excuse me, that's what I meant. Like, I know that's in +6 out, even after Intimidate. Spike here, goes Tentacruel. He Rapid Spins immediately, I get a Manectric, no big deal. Gets up a T-Spike. I'm going to go for my Z move on you because I want to weaken you for later. I'm okay with plus also Manectric doesn't come in on a Z move plus Spike. That thing almost died. Hurricane, connect, please, please, Hurricane, please connect so I keep up a Spike the entire game. Nice. I don't care. I don't want you volt switching. Yep. Knockoff is my best play. I'll be able to knock him out and I'll also live in HP Ice. And he gives me Tentacruel. Great. So I keep my Spike up. I don't have to worry about pressuring him. I keep that nice little Spike up. Sick. Now there's a few issues here because Z-Belly Drum Azu is a problem. His own Z-Belly Drum Azu is a really big problem. That's why I really want a T-Spike up, man. I'm also still out of range of his own HP Ice, I want to say. Yeah, 489. And I knock him out as well, so. Go Fortress here and attempt to spin. Honestly, I don't even think spinning is my play. I think getting up a T-Spike is my play. Because his Azu is a giant problem. Nice play, dude. I'm gonna lose to his own Azu. I can Toxic with Crocodile. Great. I can Toxic it with Crocodile. I just realized I have Toxic on it. So I'm going to go for Toxic if he tries to Belly Drum. And now 2-3 turns of Toxic. Because he'd be at 50. Yeah, I'll put him in range of... it'll put him in range of the Side Shock from Lottie. I didn't want to go Lottie because I don't want to take any damage. Come on, dude. Let me get this T-Spike up. I need the T-Spike up. It's crazy like how much pressure his own Azu is actually giving me. And also, it's a lot better that he had Overheat there over Flamethrower. The thing is, good. He might try and do the whole Azu thing now. And I have to Toxicate. Taunt doesn't work on Z moves anyway. Toxic. Land. There we go. Z-Belly Drum? There it is. And this is the one I was most worried about. And it takes all the damage I need. It takes all the damage I need. Woo. This is the position I was trying to put myself in the entire time. Because I don't want to lose it and I want to win with my own. I'm hoping it's Lottie's Scarf. So we get rid of his Azu. It should be Scarflottie on this team. Yeah, that should definitely be Scarflottie, so that's for sure Scarflottie. But I get to get rid of the hazard, and I guess I can get up a spike if I want to. Why not? You're gonna go Glide Score here. Or Keys, that works too. Even if you have screens, that doesn't matter. Basically, this is -4 was low risk play going into Minetra because I wasn't gonna take any damage anyway. My bad, bro. Ah, that's a double my bad, dude. I mean, I don't think in the long run, I don't think he would have won, but who knows? Go forward here. Literally just spam Rapid Spin. Just click Ice Punch. No reason to click anything else. It deals with this. And again, having my Citrus on this mon is going to be great. And also, his Light Screen goes away soon, and Psyshock does not knock me out. Young Psychic. That don't matter either. And Aqua just twice should be able to pick off the Lottie. So at least Azu was able to, like I said, it was going to win this game, I figured. And I played it in a way so that way his own Azu could not beat me. But I obviously got lucky versus his Klefki. Though I would have just spammed Rapid Spin with my Fortress to get rid of, if he wanted to start spiking up, I would have spammed Rapid Spin. And also, I would have, like, basically Klefki couldn't do crap. If it was dual screen spike toxic, it could not do crap to me. I just spam Rapid Spin. He gets no hazards up. I get any chip off. But at least Azu came to actually pull through in that game. So, thank you for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like, subscribe. See you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.